This video is brought to you by...
You already know what it is. Cool Green Clothing. We done gone worldwide, and we coming straight out of Baltimore. And if you in town, pull up on us at 215 West Saratoga Street. And if you not in town, go online right now at coolgreenclothing.com and make your purchase. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way. And that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. It's free. It helps get the video out there. Definitely watch this video to the end so you can hear the full story and all the details in the case. Everything in this video is alleged. For my day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. With that being said, let's get right into the story. For a lot of people, they choose to get up and go to work every day. Not because they want to, because as a grown man or woman, you have to take care of yourself or your family if you have one. And a 9 to 5, an honest paycheck is guaranteed and safe. You don't have to look over your shoulders. You are legit and out the way. But for some people, they just can't see themselves punching a clock, waiting a week or two to get paid. They want their money the fast way. And for that, they hit the streets. It's multiple ways to make money if you want to be a risk taker. You can scam, rob, but the most common one is hustling. Finding a product to sell and start shaking and baking. Every part of the world is different when it comes to trapping. Down south, you might meet a plug, get their number, and they move off a phone. They have wheels or a car, so they pull up on you to serve you whatever you want. It's nobody in their way. You are their clientele, and if you choose to shop with somebody else, cool. No harm, no foul. But in my city, Baltimore, a lot of people hustle on blocks. It's about being the first one out there so you can catch the money and get your pack off, because it's competition and everybody trying to get a dollar. And when that competition for a sale is the difference between people feeding their families or not, things can go left real fast. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll be discussing the case of two men hustling on the same block until the competition turned fatal. Back in 2024, 31-year-old Joshua Austin was navigating life in Baltimore and just trying to survive. He tried the working man route, but for Joshua, he liked fast money. So to get that, he would hustle, grab whatever he could get his hands on and go sell it. His part of the city was West Baltimore, which has always been known for getting money. So the block he often hustled on Drew Hill Avenue, was always jamming. But with money being made comes competition. A few others also were trapping on the same block, including a 21-year-old man named Tyrez Countess, called Ty by family and friends. Joshua and Ty were cordial, being that they hustled in the same area. It was mutual respect. 2 days after Christmas, December 27th, 2024, they both were outside, around their way as usual. A sale came through, and Joshua hopped right on it. As he was making the play, Ty wanted in, but the deal was already done. Feeling some kind of way about the older man catching all the sales that day, the energy on the block shifted as the competition seemed not to be too friendly no more. As the two men said a few things to each other, the back and forth would take a turn when Joshua told the younger Ty, "You keep on cracking slick, I'ma bang you right in your mouth." For out-of-towners, that's Baltimore slang for punch. Allegedly, Ty told him, "Oh yeah, and you gonna lose your life out here. I don't fight. Touch me and it's over." A few seconds later, shots went off. Witnesses on the block called BPD. They responded to the scene to find Ty suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, he wouldn't survive his injuries. At first, nobody on the block wanted to talk, keeping the street code. A few weeks would go by, and the investigation continued, and the streets were now talking. A person came forward with information and pointed to Joshua as the shooter. As police were looking for the man, surprisingly, he would fall right into their hands. When in January, now 2025, a carjacking happened in Essex, Baltimore County. It was a Chevy Equinox. As the call came in, police were able to locate the car easily because it had out-of-state tags. A high-speed chase started that went from Baltimore County to Baltimore City. When the car hit the 2900 block of Riggs Avenue, police swooped in. Inside was a 23-year-old man named Jamel and a 31-year-old man, and it was Joshua. Police quickly realized he had a warrant out for a first-degree hit charge. Inside the vehicle was some grass, ratty, or girl for out-of-towners, and they found the Glock. Jamel was charged with the carjacking, but Joshua had bigger issues on his hands, a hit charge. As the case made its way to trial, Joshua's lawyer argued it wasn't his intentions that day to take a life, even though he was doing wrong by hustling in the area. According to Joshua, Ty got mad about the cell when he pressed up on him. Joshua told him, "I already hit the cell, it's over with. Go ahead about your business." But he stated the younger man kept talking. He asked him did he want to fight, and he claimed Ty told him, "I don't fight, I shoot." He claimed he was known to carry a gun, so he took the threat seriously. But according to prosecutors, Ty didn't have a gun on him that day, and witnesses stated he never reached, even though Joshua thought he did reach for something. It seemed Joshua and his lawyer was going for self-defense, but the jury disagreed, and in September 2025, he was found guilty on all charges. It's not clear how much time he received. Rest in peace to Ty. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. At 21 years old, he didn't even get a chance to outgrow his environment and how he was carrying it. It's unfortunately too common for men to beef over blocks nobody owns that's making a few dollars because they see that as a way out of their situation. I have been there myself. To a lot of people, a few $100s is not about nothing. But when it's your only means of survival, it becomes everything. I know people will say, just go get a job. But for some people, that's all they know. And sadly, they give their lives to these blocks, either by sitting in a cell for life or a graveyard. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Yeah, man, it's a crazy story. Rest in peace to that young man. I definitely send my prayers to his family. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all leave it in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. It's another episode of the Baltimore Way. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.